The Alabama Supreme Court's decision that frozen embryos created through in vitro fertilization are children is putting reproductive rights back in the spotlight on the presidential campaign trail. As CBS's Natalie Brand reports, the court ruled that the embryos have the same rights as they would if they were born.
Alabama's largest hospital has paused IVF treatments after the state's Supreme Court ruled the embryos have the same rights as children, leaving patients in limbo.
It's completely just derailed a lot of hope.
34-year-old Jasmine York has a 13-year-old daughter, but turned to IVF to have a second child after multiple ectopic pregnancies.
We were really looking forward to March 20th was when I was supposed to transfer.
The court's decision stems from a wrongful death lawsuit filed by 3 couples who lost frozen embryos stored at an Alabama fertility clinic. Alabama's unprecedented ruling is reverberating on the presidential campaign trail, where reproductive rights has become a key issue following the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, ending the constitutional right to abortion. Wednesday night, Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley spoke to Gayle King on CNN's King Charles about the court's decision.
I didn't say that I agreed with the Alabama ruling. What the question that I was asked is, do I believe an embryo is a baby? I do think that if you look in the definition, an embryo is considered an unborn baby.
Vice President Kamala Harris addressed the ruling during a roundtable on reproductive rights in the battleground state of Michigan Thursday.
Individuals, couples who want to start a family are now being deprived of access to what can help them start a family.
The CDC says about 2% of all infants born in the U.S. are conceived using IVF each year. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
President Biden is weighing in, posting to X, the disregard for women's ability to make these decisions is outrageous, vowing to restore Roe v. Wade era protections. Locally, an announcement today that IVF procedures at Mobile Infirmary are paused following that Alabama Supreme Court decision. That will go into effect Saturday for patients at the Center for Reproductive Medicine. Infirmary Health President and CEO Mark Nix sent out a statement saying they had no choice but to do this after the High Court's decision, and they understand the burden this places on deserving families trying so hard to bring babies into this world. Mobile Infirmary is where this case began. In December 2020, a patient there reportedly broke into the embryo lab, got a hold of several embryos, and dropped them on the ground. In 2021, 3 couples filed wrongful death lawsuits against Mobile Infirmary and the Center for Reproductive Medicine, citing the laboratory door was left unlocked and that the embryos slowly died. In April of 2022, a judge dismissed the lawsuit, saying the hospital wasn't at fault. The case was appealed and ended up on the Alabama Supreme Court docket, where justices ruled again frozen embryos are children and are therefore subject to legislation dealing with the wrongful deaths of minors.